Hi, my name is Rebecca, and I've been doing the rabbit project for 5 years now, and I'm going to show you guys my rabbit house.
Awesome. Let's go. Lead the way.
Yeah.
Who do we have here?
No, Daddy.
Trixie.
Oh, that is Trixie. She is I don't know how old she is. She's probably like 5 years old. And she is the best at catching mice and squirrels around here.
How did Trixie get here?
Trixie just showed up at our house one day, and we were like, oh, nobody's looking for you. We are going to keep you.
That's right. And I don't know how she got here because we live literally in the middle of nowhere.
And none of our other neighbors have cats. Not a lot of them anyway.
There's not a gas station for an hour. We live in the middle of nowhere. So I don't know where you came from.
The metal frame was made out of an old cattle truck that my grandpa had at the back of his ranch. This is kind of setup they would have for it. And the big door that is right here would fold down and be used as a sort of ramp. And they would have a bunch of dirt ramps all over the property where they would bring the horses up or unload them. And then they had corrals. What is that called?
With a cattle loading chute.
They would have corrals that have a cattle loading chute with it so that they could go into here.
Yep.
And we replaced all the old wood and painted it all over. We put a roof on it and the shade cloth because it was getting really hot. We have a sliding door, which is very nice. So here are the bunnies. The rabbit house has a swamp cooler because it gets really hot here, and rabbits do not like it being over 75 degrees to 80 degrees because they have a very high body temperature and because of their fur.
What temperature does it usually stay inside the rabbit house with this running all day?
The usual temperature is between 70 and 80 degrees. On a really hot day when it's like 100 out, it is between 80 and 85 degrees in here, which is a good 15 degrees cooler than it is outside.
Okay.
I have Californian rabbits. They are used mainly for meat production and for showing. This is Archimedes. He is one of my bucks. His kids were just born a week or two ago. Not these guys. These guys are 5 months old, 5-month-old rabbits.
Where are these rabbits going to go?
Most of these rabbits are going to go in freezer camp, which is what I call our freezer.
These ones.
These ones are going.
This one and
this group. I might be keeping a few of them just for breeding because of their temperament. A few of the ones in here are very sweet. Oh, you're not there. Oh, yes, you are. A few of them are very sweet and like to be loved on. This is Frosty. She just had her babies a week ago. She had 10 babies. That is a lot for a rabbit. We had to foster a few of her babies to the other two does over here because she just doesn't have enough milk for them all. So here's Tofu. She had 6.
And you put some of Frosty's babies in here?
I put a baby in each of them. Here's one of the fostered babies. Every morning I use Sharpie to mark their ear so that when they're big enough that I can put a tattoo on them, I can know who their actual mom is and who their dad is.
That's pretty smart. So that one is actually came from here.
That's her biological
daughter. But yeah. You fostered her to this mom.
Yeah, I fostered one baby to each of these guys. This is Gumdrop. She had 5 of them. The baby is in here somewhere. I think oh my goodness.
He's jumping. So now she has 6.
Now
5
she
of
has
her own.
6. 5 of her own biological kids, and then 1 adopted.
Awesome.
Rabbits usually can have 8 to 12 babies. This breed does, but my rabbits usually don't have that many. The most I've had is 10 with her, but before her it was just 8 was world record for in here. Rabbits can take up a lot of room depending on their breed. A Californian by itself, an adult, will usually have a 30 by 25 inch cage, I believe. The juveniles get smaller ones just because I don't have enough cages for everybody to have a big cage. Californian's weight as an adult can go up to 13 pounds, but to show a rabbit as an adult, the females have to be 10 to 10 and a half pounds, and the males have to be 9 to 9 and a half pounds.
And that's a very specific range. If they're under that or over that, they get disqualified?
If they can be disqualified for being too small, and you just don't want to have a rabbit that's too small because it won't do well in show. And a rabbit that is too large does get disqualified. They weigh all the rabbits at the show as they're getting judged by the ARBA judges. So if the rabbit is overweight, it is kicked out of competition. If it's underweight, it's kicked out of competition. And there are other disqualifications regarding health risks and problems, like broken toes. She broke a couple of her toes because I was putting a nest box in for her, and she freaked out. So I bred 5 does, and only the 3 that we saw earlier had babies. I also bred Clementine and Nicole, but neither of them took. It's never definite if a rabbit is pregnant until they have babies, unless you palpate, which is when you feel their belly for babies, which feel like little firm grapes, and it has to be in a very specific time during the pregnancy.
Okay. Do you think rabbits make good pets?
I do think rabbits make good pets. Some are better than others. If I wanted a pet rabbit, I would probably get a Holland Lop because they're really cute. They usually have really good temperaments, and they just come in so many different colors. They're beautiful. So this one's name is Mirabelle. Oh my goodness. This one's name is Mirabelle. She is one of my sister's rabbits. And
Is Mirabelle for meat?
no, Mirabelle is not for meat. The only specific breeds are good meat rabbits. Holland Lops do not have enough muscle to be a good meat rabbit. A lot of it is just bone. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour that your rabbit has. We're going to be doing more videos on the baby bunnies and some baby bunny updates on how big they're getting. And we're going to be doing hopefully we're going to do a lot more videos on rabbits. Awesome. So thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.
Please like and subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.